Good morning, students. Please remember that you need to be continuously working on these packets throughout the week. If at any time you need to pause or rewind the video, please do so at any time. Last night's homework or yesterday's work, you had to work on best fit lines or scatter plots. Here are the answers to your scatter plots. Number 5 gives you 2 points that you need to solve. Okay, you need to solve and find the slope. You get the slope to be about 1.15. Once you find the slope, you can use one of the points to then find the y-intercept. At this point, you should know how to do all of these things. If you don't, we're going to have a whole bunch of practice problems for you to practice today. Then we're going to use the equation to tell the price of a ticket in 2009. Okay? The biggest thing that you need to know for this problem is that 97 represents your 1, 98 represents your 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need to give me a solid x value number. Okay? So if we were looking at 2009, 2009 would be 13. So your x value would be 13. When you plug this in, you will get $26.95. Don't forget your labels. Number 6, you just needed to tell me what kind of correlation was. In this case, it is a negative correlation. It's a negative scatter plot. If you draw a best fit line, it should go through your data points. I used these 2 points in creating my equation and getting my slope. And as you can see, my line goes through 35. 35 is my y-intercept. Now, some of these may vary depending on the points you choose. These are the 2 that I chose that were the easiest that went through the line of the best fit line. Like I said, you could have other options. For number 7, it asks what kind of correlation. In this case, it is a positive one. I used the points 3570 and 1540 to find my slope of 3 over 2. I then plugged in these values to get b to equal 17.5. And as you can see, that is about where it lies on the y-axis. Like I said, if you use different points, you will get a different slope and y-intercept. So please be careful that you are getting an answer that is similar to this. For letter C, it says predict the maximum longevity for an animal with the average of 33 years. All that means to you is x equals 33. You're going to take that 33, plug it into your equation for B, and get an answer of 67 years. Like I said, if you have a different equation, this answer will be a little different. Alright, today in class, you are going to be working on the Thursday page of your packets. It is a front and a back, so please make sure you are doing both sides. These pages are a review for you. Okay? Your test is going to be, when we come back, it's going to be on December 22nd, so it's going to be next Thursday. This is part 1 of your review. Find the slope of the line. You can count or you can use the 2 points. For this part, you're going to identify the slope and the y-intercept and then graph it. Down here, you need to write an equation for the line. I give you slope and y-intercept. Graph it or write the equation. I don't care which one you do first. Same thing goes for number 6. If you flip it to the back, you're writing these 2 in point-slope form. This one you're going to graph in point-slope form. There's 2 ways you can do this. You can turn this into slope-intercept form, or you can take the points out and graph it based on the slope. Either way is acceptable. For number 10, you need to find the slope of the 2 points and then write the equation in point-slope form. Number 11, you need to write it in standard form. If you don't know the difference between slope-intercept form, point-slope form, and standard form, you need to get out your foldables. And then we need to find the x and y intercept. You are working on these pages up to Thursday. For the remainder of the class, you may work with a partner, but please do not goof around and run around the room. You are sitting in your seats and you are working on these problems. If you finish early, please make sure you are working on your study island assignments because those are due next Friday. Remember, the rest of the packet will be due next week, and you have a Chapter 4 test on the 22nd. Have a good day.